2, 1, go.
Greedy. Just off time as ever. And here I am, Jeffrey, a.k.a. Blinky Please, back from his brief hiatus. And I'm happy to be back and joined by my two co-hosts, Kroop and Hayne.
And Steven.
And Steven is here.
He is here, but he is not going to talk as much because he's very shy.
Danarade.
Danarade. Hey, Danarade.
Danarade. Hey, Danarade. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dan? Yeah,
there's
get that out of the way now.
Yeah. So, Weekly Balls news. What do we got? Well, Coca-Cola came out with a new soda. It's called Coca-Cola Starlight. It's space flavored. I got one right here.
Whoa.
I'm gonna try it right now, and I'm gonna review it.
Surely it's great.
Oh,
it can't be
red.
that.
I haven't looked at any reviews on it, so I don't know like what the general consensus is. Do any of you guys know?
I want to see the color.
Oh. Can you see it? It's kind of red there.
Pour it in your hand.
What do you mean pour it on my hand?
Yeah, like cup your hand and then pour the soda into your hand.
Yeah, and then get it all over my keyboard.
Yeah. Dump it
on. All right, here we go.
You got it.
Here we go.
All right.
I'm going in for another sip.
Okay. He needs more.
Tastes like cotton candy.
It tastes like cotton candy. That's disappointing.
It tastes like cotton candy.
That's what I've heard.
It's really sweet. It's very overpowering, actually.
Does it suck?
It's all right. I wouldn't go crazy over it. I didn't think space would taste like cotton candy though.
I feel like they could have thought of something else, like
I always thought space would taste like nerds candy. You know what I
like grape nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I feel like
5 out of 10.
I feel like the idea behind this was some fucking corporate bigwig walked into the Coke factory and tasted like the high fructose recipe, and he was like, "Dude, this tastes like space. Dude, put that in. We're doing that." And then it got here.
Yeah, because I don't think it would have done as well if you just called it cotton candy flavor.
Yeah. They need like some special thing.
They needed a special name.
Speaking of special, I've also got a drink that I want to try on stream. It's called Ghost Energy Drinks. Now, it is also late at night, and I'm not going to drink a lot because I want to sleep tonight. And this one's the Warheads Sour Watermelon flavor.
Woohoo!
You got the guy down there.
Dude, the guy's down there.
I'm like kind of not picky, but I don't like a lot of energy drinks in terms of like the flavor. I'll like try one and like I've only like stick with like Red Bull or whatever. But like I like to try them at least. So yeah, it tastes like less sour Warheads watermelon. It's like candy, liquid candy.
I drink that.
It's not my type of. It's not
I would drink it, but I wouldn't be happy with myself.
Yeah, I would feel like crap after drinking that whole can.
I'd be like,
wow, did I really just drink that whole damn thing?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like I would feel like after drinking this whole thing.
It is pretty sweet, but it's like the fake sugar too. So if you're into that, okay, I'm done with this. Actually, I need to take this away from me.
What's the rating out of 10?
It's like a 5. I don't know.
I also did a 5. 5 out of 10. It's just in the middle.
I got water.
Ooh.
Water. All right, drink reviews.
All right. Well, if you wanted to see the drink reviews, we have
it.
cameras on the YouTube version.
Oh, yeah.
So head over there.
Please check out our YouTube if you are interested in seeing us physically hold up. shit. It'll be so awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what. The new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie sucks. So,
What?
another Weekly Balls news. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie dropped on Netflix. It was like an hour and like 20-something minutes. It was awful. It was supposed to be a sequel to the original, but like it takes place like 50 years later. And like the main characters, they're a bunch of like influencers, and they buy a town, this like ghost town, and they're trying to, I don't know, they're trying to turn it into Twitter Town or something. But
Twitter Town.
yeah, it's really not good. They tried to do like the Halloween thing, the new Halloween movies, how they brought back Laurie Strode, and she became a badass. They had the original survivor from the first movie. Do you remember that chick who escaped on the truck at in the first movie, Jeffrey?
Oh yeah.
They brought her character back as like a badass.
Jeez.
So like, but it wasn't the actual actor because she passed away a long time ago. So she shows up and she's like, she tries to fight Leatherface. She gets killed so easily. She just dies. The survivor from the original movie, they bring her back and kill her off.
What the hell?
There was a point in the movie where she followed Leatherface into one of the buildings. She had the shotgun pointed right at him. She goes, "Hey, do you remember me? Do you remember my face? Do you remember what you did to my friends 50 years ago?" He just walks away like he doesn't care. He don't even know. And so that pisses her off, and she goes outside and starts shooting him, and then he just, she dies.
Wait, he just fucking waxes her within like 2 minutes?
Well, there's like a little bit of action, but like
Okay.
at the end of the day, he starts running at her with the chainsaw, and she's like a really bad aim for being a park ranger, and like,
Jeez.
he just saws her in the stomach. There's this one scene that I have to talk about. There was a bus full of millennials. They're partying in there. It's like a party bus. So there's a curtain that separates the driver from the people riding the bus. So like, Leatherface gets in this bus and he steps through the curtain, and the first thing all these people do when they see him is they all, like 20 people, they all take their phones out and they start streaming on Facebook Live. And the guy in the front goes, "Hey man, if you try anything, you're canceled, bro." That's literally what he said. And that's the exact line. It's so cringe, and he just kills everyone in the bus.
Oh my god.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I feel like, and there was like some like, there was like anti-gun messages in the movie, which is really weird. I don't know why you'd want to have a anti-gun message in a movie where there's a guy with a chainsaw who's chasing you and trying to kill you.
Yeah, sounds like I want a gun in that situation.
Yeah, sounds like yeah.
Yeah.
I think a gun would be a very useful tool in that kind of movie.
Should be a gun advertisement, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Yeah, but it's yeah, it was bad. 3 out of 10 or something. They still can't get it right. Ever since the original, they can't get it right. Every single movie they've made have just not been as good as the original. So it's sad. But yeah,
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
What gives it the 3 points?
The Leatherface, he's actually kind of cool in the movie, and the kills, they're kind of cool.
No.
The bus scene was pretty cool. But that's it. Everything else sucks. All the main characters suck. They're unlikable. They make stupid decisions. Even in a horror movie, it's stupid.
Influencers,
yeah.
Influencers.
Cringe dialogue. Cringe writing.
Well, if you wanted to watch it, you know what happens, kinda.
Yeah, if you I just recommend you don't watch it.
Looks like it's time for another thing to review. music.
Woohoo!
Let's go.
This is our
Kroop
new
Tunes.
segment. This is the second issue of Kroop Tunes, where we like to share what we've been listening to for the week. It could be like a new thing, an old thing, an album, an artist, whatever. And my Kroop Tunes is an album. It's a new one. Hold on, I got notes. I got notes for this one. So this one came out within like the last month or so, like February. And my good friend Eric P, if you know Eric P, the Rats from Coral T's videos, he sent it down to me, and Jeffrey, by the way. So Jeffrey knows this album. You know, it's called "I'm in Your Walls" by Death Insurance.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
that's what I thought it was. I wasn't sure, but
It sounds edgy, and it's like it is a little edgy, right? But it's like the fun edgy. It's not like the like overly edgy, angsty shit. It's like the fun edgy, you know. So this is like apparently this is the first album release under Andy Moran's new record label, A2B2 Records. And if you don't know Andy Moran, he's part of Death Grips. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Huh.
I used to know, like, they used to do like live streams, like showcasing these like small and like weird artists. They're like pretty insane artists. Like they're always like crazy and like experimental. So the album kind of like, you know, that album reflects that a little bit. But it's pretty intense, but it's like it's also a little like fun. You know what I'm saying? It's not
what is it
just
called?
intense. It's called "I'm in Your Walls." I can send it over in the Discord, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't really heard too much like it.
That's
I don't know,
always
like,
good.
If you like black dresses, nobody listens to black dresses. I mean,
Wait.
I like them, so a lot of people listen. There's a big fan base for them.
I
But
listened a little.
yeah,
I don't.
we love black dresses. But if you like weird and crazy music, this is like the album for you. The production's good. There's a lot of distortion, a lot of aggressive sound design. The vocal performance is like, it's like more like sing talking. It's not really like rapping, and there's some singing, but it's more like, I don't know, sing talking, right? Is that the right word for it, Jeffrey?
Yeah, like not like slam poetry, but like something like speaking with rhythm and like kind of singing it.
But I do like the vocal delivery. It's interesting, and my favorite song is "Bug Bite" off the album.
Bite.
And I'm gonna read off one of my favorite line off the album, off that song, because I think it's funny. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 in the floor, 5, 6, 7, 8 at my door. I'm gonna let them in because they want to have fun. They're gonna fly around, and I'm gonna grab my gun.
Ooh.
I think I missed a word or two, but they're talking about the whole song is just about these bugs in her room, and it's. But yeah, the whole album's like fun and crazy, and I don't know, it's like a playful.
Sounds like my
album.
kind of album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're into that, if you're not, I'd still recommend listening to them because they're very small. They're like under 3,000 listens monthly on Spotify. No, under 3,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. So they're super underground if you're like
Ooh,
into
we
like
can get them on the podcast.
listening to underground shit. Yeah, I think it's a individual. I think it's this girl.
Oh.
I don't know much
so-
about Death Insurance. So we could probably get her on the podcast. I don't think.
Yeah, let's
Dude,
shoot her a
that'd be
message.
awesome.
But
Hey, we just gotta keep trying to reach out and see who we can get.
I guess, yeah. I bet I could just DM her on Twitter or some shit. But yeah, I've listened to it over and over again, a lot, because I like it a lot. So, go ahead and support your small artists. And that was my Kroop Tunes.
Woohoo! All right, I'll go next, I guess, because mine will be short. This is an old album. I've listened to this a lot. This isn't something I've been listening to this week. I just couldn't think of anything, but this is like one of my favorite albums to listen to. I've listened to it. I first listened to it like 2 or 3 years ago, or 4. I don't know. It's called Mr. Bungle, from the band Mr. Bungle. It's so funny. It's so goofy. It's it's mostly metal, but they try to like mesh in all these different genres into the song. So like it'll be like metal, and then all of a sudden it'll be like slow and somber, and then like it'll start to sound like video gamey, and like yeah, it's really unique for how old it is, because I think it came out in like the early 90s.
I know I've listened to a little bit of Mr. Bungle.
Of the album or the band?
I think that album, but I don't remember it. It was a while ago.
Yeah. I think my favorite song would have to be man, I can't pick. Maybe Squeeze Me Macaroni. That one's really goofy. It's like squeeze me macaroni, you know.
Yeah.
It's just goofy stuff like that, and it's like the album's kind of funny looking too. It's like some clown. It kind of gives off the vibe of like a circus vibe. It sounds like clowns were singing all these songs.
NFT
I gotta
vibes.
listen to that one.
Yeah. I don't usually listen to metal, but I really liked this album. So, yeah. Go listen to it.
All right.
I'll have to listen to that one.
Yeah, I'm
Fully.
curious. Can I do
All right.
two?
Do it.
You could.
Two.
Or you can save it for next week. Doesn't matter. You can do whatever. There's no rules here.
Well, I'm gonna do two because I've
All
been
right.
listening. I've not had too much time to listen to music, but there's two albums I've listened fully through. Well, I guess like an EP and an album. The first is, funnily enough, the new Black Dresses EP. Even though I hate nobody listens to Black Dresses.
Yeah, fuck black dresses.
I'm nobody.
No, we love black dresses.
Yeah, but we do love Black Dresses here. And their new EP, I've listened through it a couple times and I enjoy it quite a bit. It's very aggressive, but somehow it still manages to be like kind of cute, which is interesting. It's like very like aggressive sound design, and then there's like little arpeggiators and shit, and it's just it's like nice to me, and also like super aggressive still super like which is really cool. My favorite song off of that one is called Doom Spiral, because I think it's the most, to me it's just like it's the most like cute and aggressive, and I really like the lyrics. There's like, I'll meet you at the end of time or something like that. It's like cool. It's cool to me. And the second EP or album, whatever you call it, is one by Jaren, which is an artist I haven't heard of before and have not done much research on, but their new album is pretty cool. It's like 50 minutes long. Dude!
I told you it was going to come once I started drinking this Coca-Cola Starlight.
I'm proud
Hey,
of
I
you.
need to drink more of that energy drink so I can get a burp.
True. Everyone gets their burp. Put in my Kroop burp. Here, Ethan from the future.
Okay. So it made it in.
Woo! I had to make it a prompt. The second album is called It's Hard to See Color When You're So Far Away by Jaren. And it's like kind of, I guess I would say it's like hyperpop adjacent. Seems like it might be inspired by like underscores or that idea of making hyperpop, of like doing stuff that's like adjacent to it while it still kind of like pleases those that are in the sphere. And as for how it sounds, it's like very light, kind of has like some breakcore elements, and I think it's a pretty interesting listen, and it's like still nice pop music, which is interesting, even though it has such a like unique production where it just sounds like it's super angelic and stuff. So I'd recommend giving that a listen. It's by Jaren, Jaron. It's Hard to See Color When You're So Far Away. And that's my Kroop Tunes.
Before
Go
we
give them a
move on-
listen. All of them.
Yeah, listen to all of
Yes,
them.
sir. Listen.
Actually,
have good taste in
before we
music.
move on, I wanted to do an update on the Haynes recommendation for the not last episode, but the episode before that for Kroop Tunes. I actually listened to that album since that, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
What was it called again?
Mercurial World
Mercurial
by
World.
something Bay. I don't know.
Magdalena Bay.
Oh, Magdalena Bay.
Yeah, I really liked
Yeah.
it. It's really
A lot of catchy
syncing.
songs on that one.
Yeah, I know. There was like a couple songs that were stuck in my head at work. I was gonna ask actually, what's like a song or like artist that you guys just think is straight up trash, like it's just you hate them, like they and like people like them, maybe overrated.
I always hate shitting on like people's music, but there's a couple if I can think about it. I really don't like. This is not a hot take at all, but I don't like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Yeah, sorry.
That's not a
Ed.
hot take.
Sorry, Ed. Sorry.
I don't feel like I have many like hot takes.
Me neither.
Like if people
But
enjoy stuff,
I
I'm
like
pretty happy.
a lot of like trash, right? So
Yeah. An easy one is "Dance Monkey" by Tones and I. I'm so sorry,
I mean,
Tones and I, but oh my
everyone hates
god,
that song.
yeah, everybody hates that song.
The song is
It's-
just so poorly produced.
It's just like pop music that is just like meant to appeal to the lowest common denominator. Like anybody can listen to it and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is what it is." You know what I mean?
yeah.
Trash.
But also, if people enjoy it, who am I to call it cringe?
I don't know, like a lot of like
Yes.
K-pop rappers.
I feel like that's fan base though.
I mean,
but like
there's
I don't
definitely
like
there's definitely some shit out there that some of us haven't heard.
I don't like how they sound. Not how that's racist, but like they sound so like cheesy. I guess they're like their flow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm
Oh.
not like the biggest rap listener, but like
I mean, it's kind
know
of
what I'm
the
saying?
it's the
When-
new pop music.
When K-pop, when they have rap in K-pop,
yeah,
is every time.
Oh,
yeah.
rap in K-pop.
yeah, not just K-pop.
Oh,
I
I
don't
thought-
mind K-pop.
I thought okay.
Yeah, when I'm listening to a K-pop song, I tend to not like when they start rapping.
Yeah, it's just like you know.
Yeah. I
don't
can't
know.
think
Yeah,
of
that's
any
not
other
why you
ones.
come to a K-pop song.
But like like K-pop, not all of it's bad. Like some of it's catchy and like you know.
Mhm.
I used to listen to some Red Velvet. That's about it.
I listened to some
Oh,
K-pop
that's
when I
right.
played Osu.
I liked what's it? Mama Moo. I think that's what they were called.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, I like their songs.
I think I listened to like G Girls Generation or some shit.
Girls' Generation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my mom would
They're-
listen to Blackpink a lot, and
I don't like Blackpink.
Yeah, I didn't like Blackpink. She doesn't like them anymore, but dude, I didn't like their songs, and I would like hear that every day too in the house. She would like blast it on full blast.
They
on
all sound the
TV.
same. All the songs sound like very similar.
Yeah, I swear I like mixed songs together. Like I created like the ultimate Blackpink song of like 5 different songs and like put it all into my head into one song. That's what it sounded like to me.
They'll have like the same formula, like the drop, then they have like someone rapping on it
Yeah.
after the drop or before. I don't know. It's just like
Didn't they? There was like drama with them or something. With Blackpink.
what they do.
I can't remember off the top of my head. All I know is that like one of them was like a piece of shit. I don't know exactly what it was. All I know is that a lot of people don't like them anymore.
Really?
I never hear people being like, "Oh my gosh, Blackpink." Not anymore. It's mostly just like BTS. BTS are like the kings of the universe.
Yeah. I
AGL
just don't know
though.
that many. I don't know any BTS songs, but I don't really hate them.
I like Dynamite actually.
Oh, Dynamite, yeah.
Yeah, that one, the like stupid ass summer one. And then there was one that Greenie was like listening to on repeat, and that one's actually pretty good.
What's that song they keep using on the YouTube music ad?
I get that one a lot. That one,
Is that Dynamite?
that's
No, is
butter,
it?
I think.
Oh,
Like butter.
yeah.
I don't like that one that much.
I had that one
hear
stuck in my
song a
head
lot.
just because
Yeah.
Yoshi sang it in like the Discord chat, and then I
Oh,
listened
yes.
to it and I was like, I just once, and then it was all in my head. It was just smooth like butter. It's like, dude, why is
know.
that part stuck in my head?
They know how to do it. They're the best
I
at how to do
guess.
it. Did it?
It's very
Yeah.
Like dynamite. Whoa, whoa. Dude,
They're the
Very
biggest. They're
corporately
probably the biggest.
formed in like the formula. They know the formulas to get your brain remembering.
yeah.
it.
Whoever's the songwriter, or whoever the songwriters are for that, they're killing it. They know what's going on.
50 songwriters on one song.
Yeah, probably. That crazy.
How many?
shit.
How many? Is there in BTS? Like 7, 8?
Yeah, but I guarantee you that like
I don't think they
I
write
don't
their
think
own
any
shit.
of them write their songs. Yeah. Or produces or anything. Definitely not produces, right? They just dance and like perform. They're the performers.
They're the faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
Not that there's anything
Probably,
wrong
like,
with that. It's just how
producers.
the industry is.
yeah, it's like producers and some songwriters probably that just create BTS. That'd be sick to be the BTS creator.
I would like to work under like BTS. I'd be sick. I'd be like making the songs and the
Dude, we'd get paid so much too. Oh my god,
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
big
that'd be
money.
great.
and like here you go, sing and dance or something. You know, like, catchy song, like a hyperpop song.
Make
The
BTS hyperpop
art.
song.
Dude, that'd be tight. Dude, we should pitch that to them. We could be
Yeah.
the guys that made the BTS go hyperpop.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
like
Check out
whoever
we
the
should
fuck
get
made
BTS on the
Fred
podcast.
from YouTube, Fred Figglehorn go hyperpop for that one song.
oh my god,
We should DM
with the
BTS and get
puppies
them
or
on the
whatever.
podcast.
that song is awful. I'm sorry.
Puppies. Yeah, sorry, Fred. That song did not make it, or something. I don't even remember.
I don't
what
like
it
hating
was.
on music, but
I mean, oh yeah, sorry. Hey, Fred, if you hear this, man, I think it's pretty cool that you're making music. But
yeah, I
I
agree.
but I don't.
Come on the podcast.
Please, come on our podcast. We can talk about how awesome you are.
Let's talk about
yeah.
it.
Yeah, let's have a discussion.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get the Kroop Spook out of the way because it's kind of a goofy one. So today we're talking about the Fresno Nightcrawlers. It's a cryptid.
Fresco,
Fresno, California.
Fresco.
So, all right. So,
No,
Nightcrawlers, they're creatures that have been spotted in both Fresno and Yosemite Park. They're really short with long legs. They're thin and white, and they have no arms. So, like
Like an egg.
kind of like that, I guess.
An egg with legs.
There's well, there's some. I'll show you guys some evidence of them in a sec, and you can come to your own conclusions. But the theories as to what these creatures are, there's a couple. There's some people think it's a undiscovered type of primate, a crane. You know what a crane is? Like those birds.
A bird.
Yeah. Pants on a wire. Person with big pants on, walking on stilts. And, of course, aliens.
So they're short. How are
So-
they short?
They're supposed to be really short. But guess what? There's video evidence of these creatures. So,
Oh my gosh.
hold on. Let me show you some visual representations of what they look like first. Some
Hey,
pictures.
don't forget to put it on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta remember to actually put it up this time. So this is what they. This is what they're supposed to look like. They look like don't starve enemies, and then here's some videos of what they look like. These are like meme videos. They have like music in it, but it still shows what the sighting was. So take a look at that and tell me what you think.
Looks like something out of like. The art looks like something off of like a Studio Ghibli film.
Yeah, I think I actually
Little
saw
character.
something like that when I looked it up. There was like a fan art of it being in Studio Ghibli.
Surely these videos are just dudes walking around like with their torsos in their pants.
It looks goofy.
It looks like pants, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just looks like somebody has like a white hat on and pants that go all the way up.
The
And they're just, like,
18-second
hiding.
one, look at the 18-second video. That is just pants. Like, it looks like pants, like flappy pants running at full speed.
Not even like scary. It's just like,
Yeah, it's not. I'm not threatened.
who's
at
doing
all.
that? I'm not spooked.
Who's the freaking pants guy?
Yeah. So that one, that 18-second one, that one was in Fresno, California, and the other one with the two night crawlers, that was at Yosemite Park. It was taken on a security cam. But the Fresno one is kind of weird. Because I think it's bullshit. Because the guy who caught that video, that was his front lawn. Because he had a camera on his front lawn. He said he was woken up by some dogs, his dogs barking, and so he like checked his camera and he saw those things, and he was watching them like all night. So and then they left, and the next morning he said that they saw footprints in the front of the lawn, so they called like investigators to come over. But when the investigators came over, the footprints were gone, and also they lost most of the footage of the creature except those 18 seconds you saw right there. And he recorded it straight up. He recorded it with a camera pointed at the monitor. That was all he had.
Huh.
So I think, I don't know. That just sounds bullshit to me. You're saying there was footprints in your lawn and then they come and it's gone. You said you have footage of this creature, and it's gone, and all you have is like 18 seconds worth of it from your monitor that you pointed your camera at to hide all the details of whatever it is you're faking. I feel like that's what it is. Like, the quality's really bad, so you can't really make out any details. I think that was done on purpose. I think it's bullshit. What do you guys think?
How it looks fake.
I really
I don't know what to tell
think they just got they got drunk and they're like, guys, we've got the prank of the century.
Let's fake a cryptid.
Let's make
I mean,
up
we
a
could
new
do that.
cryptid. We should make
Let's
up
do
a new
one. Let's
cryptid.
query one right now.
The Kroop Spook.
What's our
ball.
cryptid?
Yeah, the Kroop Scoop ball. It's just
The
weird.
Kroop Scoop ball.
Yeah, we roll up into like balls and then like wear beach ball costumes and just like flail around in a yard and record it on like a fucking Ring camera.
Where would it? Yeah. Wait, where would it be? Where would it be? Where would Tennessee? The Tennessee
Kroop
the
Scoop
Kroopers.
ball. That'd be
the
tight.
Tennessee Kroop Scoop ball. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
Legit
outside. We
sighting
have a
of the
Ring
Tennessee
doorbell.
Kroop Scoop ball.
We could post
Yeah,
it on
just-
like the Ring community app. It's like, hey yo, what the fuck's in my yard? It's just like us rolling around in balls.
Yeah, and they would be like predators. These creatures would be very dangerous.
Yeah,
and-
dude, what the
Yeah.
fuck? They ate my cat.
Yeah, we'd steal like animals and like leave traces of blood.
Yeah.
Dude.
We don't kill them. We'll just let them run around.
Yeah,
or
we'll just
something.
let him go and we'll put some ketchup on everybody's front lawn.
Yeah.
He ate my dog.
Oh my god.
These balls.
Check under the bed for the Tennessee Kroop Scoop ball.
Yeah, if you don't like and subscribe to our channel, or follow our podcast on whatever platform you're using, you're gonna get a visit from the Tennessee Kroop Scoop balls. There's nothing we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So choose your next few decisions wisely.
Yep. Some great shilling.
I don't know. There's a lot of people that actually believe in this.
That's crazy.
This script. Like, a lot of people
Oh.
say that video that I sent you, the Fresno Nightcrawler one, a lot of people say that's very credible footage of an unidentified creature. And like, they even used there was a show called Fact or Faked. It's basically this show where they try to recreate the footage, and like if they can recreate it and make it look similar, then it was faked, and if they can't do it, then it's probably fact. It was like some kind of game.
They couldn't recreate
they couldn't recreate it.
Couldn't
Like,
find
what
the
do you mean
pants
you
for
couldn't
it.
recreate it?
It's just pants, man.
Yeah, dude.
The Goodwill didn't have the long white pants.
Yeah, there wasn't in the budget to get the long white pants, so they couldn't get it done.
How would, if they did fake it? How the hell did they do that? How'd they get it?
What if there are two people in different legs of the pants, two like children, and then they just hop along?
or maybe some like they have the pants and like this guy's wearing like a green screen shirt up like above like the top area so that you can only see the white pants passing by. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's your Kroop Spooks.
I'm spooked.
I'm not spooked.
Yeah, I don't go up.
I'm scared out of my.
What the fuck are they gonna do? Walk to me?
Yeah. From Fresno?
Yeah, from
Nah,
Fresno.
they
I'm the
can't
closest
get me.
one.
Yeah, you're fucked. You should be scared.
Yeah, I'm shivering right now.
I hope they're real though. You know,
Mhm.
that's the only reason why anyone believes in like that kind of shit. It's just like they just wish it was real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love for all these to be real because it's just like,
I want to see some frogmen.
yeah, I want to see like wild shit. Like it'd be
Yeah.
cool if these things were actually real and they're just like walking around making a ruckus. That'd be awesome.
That'd be pretty sick. Maybe we should start a nuclear war and try to get like Adventure Time's universe.
Yeah.
Get some fucking mutated people walking around.
Some fucking mutant candy humans.
Mutant
walking around.
animals, mutant
Animals that talk.
bugs.
A really fucked up lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll all happen with one nuke.
Yeah.
So, I thought of a question to talk about on the podcast. It's basically, what kind of movie would you guys make if you had an unlimited amount of budget, like to make the most, like a really expensive movie, and you had creative freedom? What kind of movie would you make? Jeffrey's gonna. It's your dream to make films, right? That's what you're trying to do.
I am
Maybe?
definitely interested in the area of film. I don't know what I'm gonna do after I graduate college. That's a whole different bag of worms. But if I had a big budget to make a movie, I think that I would make. I had an idea for a script a little bit ago, and it's called like The Cardboard Kingdom. I wrote part of it for a class because I'm a film student. I haven't finished it up though, but like the idea is like there's this kid and he's like the youngest in his family. I want to change the idea, but moral of the story, like this kid growing up has like lost his brother, and then like his mom and dad are like kind of weirdly neglective, and then like what makes it interesting beyond this part is like he has dormant fucking psychic powers that come out when he hits like 15 or some shit. And the idea being like his psychic powers is to create like this whole imaginary world, which is why it would be a high budget movie, is because there'd be a bunch of like VFX and he just like lives in this like imaginary world. Kind of like Adventure Time vibes, but like a really high budget like fantasy world type thing.
Yeah. Big blockbuster.
Big blockbuster, big fucking teddy bear walking around VFX. Filmed all in front of blue screen type shit.
Wait, what did you say you wanted to call it?
It's the Cardboard Kingdom. The idea is that like the world's made of cardboard, which is why it's
Oh.
called the Cardboard Kingdom. It's kind of hard to explain quickly.
Wait,
but
I actually saw a movie like that where like the whole or most of the movie took place in like cardboard sets.
yo,
Like it was in a cardboard world. I think it was called like Dave made a maze or something.
Damn. They beat me to it.
I mean, it's like really small budget. It wasn't like
Is it like a silly, like
Yeah, it was like a
confusing
silly-
cardboard maids? That's cool.
it was like a comedy, comedy horror. Not really scary though.
Yeah. But I think it could be cool. Have like a big VFX movie used to make like a weird cardboard world rather than just like fucking superhero movies.
Yeah, Marvel.
Yeah, I'd
We'll
make
talk
another
about
Marvel
that.
movie.
You'd want to make a Marvel
What
movie?
character? What character?
Ant-Man.
Woo! Ant-Man 3,
Would you
baby!
make Would you make a good Ant-Man movie? Would you want to try to make
I'd
a
make
good
the
Ant-Man
worst
movie?
one, so we lose all our money. Yeah, I'd break into
That's a
Marvel
good idea.
and make a shitty movie, and then so they lose money.
You'd
Yeah.
fake your way up to the top just to take a
Mhm.
shot at Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would want to make. So, I don't have a title for it. Like, it's just like me thinking up shit and spitballing. So, I really like the idea of a movie just being super weird, surreal, and feeling like a fever dream. So, like, a couple examples I have of that is like the other half of The Lighthouse, Akira, a little bit of Blade Runner, like that kind of feel. And I wanted to do a movie where the whole movie has like very few dialogue, and it takes place in a H.R. Geiger kind of world. You know, you guys have heard of H.R. Geiger,
Yeah.
the artist?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I just wanted. I think the biggest inspiration for what it would be like is Angel's Egg. That movie,
Yeah.
I really like that movie, honestly. But
Pretentious ass.
it's really, yeah, it was really surreal and fever dreamish. I want to like recreate that, but like just have like it would like be super high budget, and it would break the mold. It wouldn't be like anything else out at the time, and like it would definitely. Some people probably wouldn't like it, but it would be one of those movies that people would talk about, and that's what I would want. Like, I'd want to make a movie that people talk about, like, and like, because that's kind of what we did with Angel's Egg when we finished it. Like, we didn't know what the hell happened,
Yeah.
but we like kept talking about it. It's like, we're just like thinking of different ways of like what it was about and figuring it out. That's the kind of feel I would want to go for with that
Yeah.
kind of movie. But it'll never happen.
Not unless if you donate to our Patreon at Kroop Scoop
Yes.
or Patreon
Yeah.
/
Donate-
Kroop Scoop.
What's the
Donate,
budget?
donate
What's
like
the budget?
60 billion.
Yeah.
60
Yeah,
billion.
you only need like
60
60 billion.
Yeah, if the
Make this dream
Patreon
happen.
hits 60 billion, we're making the biggest movie of all time.
The Kroop Spook movie.
Whoa.
Do you have one at hand?
I'm thinking about it now, but I'd like to make something like really big. You know, like not like a
Yeah.
like a franchise almost. Like I'd make like a trilogy.
Franchise.
Yeah, okay. I would make a trilogy with only 3 movies, and like no matter how good it is, there's a beginning and there's an end, and that the ending is the last movie. You know what I'm saying? I want like a good, well-rounded story that all like everything comes together. I don't know what the concept would be. I guess I would try to do something that doesn't exist. Like, I was thinking like, I just thought it'd be kind of cool to make like a movie with like not about gods, but like gods that like don't exist, like in like, you know what I'm saying, that like a different like like the movie would almost like make up its own religion, you know what I'm saying, and then like
Yeah.
and like these gods are like don't represent any like gods that you know we practice, not like Greek mythology or whatever, but they're more like, I don't know, like originally thought up of, and like I don't know, I want to see like, I thought of like this main character, he starts off small, right? And then he eventually, by the end of the movie, he's like fighting the gods or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or at the end of the trilogy or whatever.
Gurren Lagann.
He's like killing the gods, yeah. I like when characters like, well, everyone likes that when they grow. I like seeing
Yeah.
characters go through hell and back. At the end of the day, they come out as a badass or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want a movie like that. I want to see them fight gods and like end the universe or some shit.
A completely original world that has
Yeah,
like
like-
its own like rules and
Yeah.
politics and
Like I don't want like I mean like it can start on like Earth or something, but like these gods, they're not. I don't want them to be like Greek gods. Like oh, this is the god of air and water.
yeah.
You know, I want like
This
the
is the
god of
god
like
of-
space and like the god of like time or some shit like that. You know?
Some Palkia and Dialga shit.
See, sounds like
Yeah.
we just all need to be hired
Yeah.
to direct movies.
Sounds like we've got ideas.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, none of this would ever get past Hollywood.
No, probably not.
Mine would.
The-
Mine's a franchise. 3 movies. Sell toys.
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, but the first movie would have to do good. If
yeah.
the first movie bombs, then they're gonna cancel your movies.
No one. Yeah, no
whoever's
one's gonna be
producing.
interested. I'll get like Tom Holland to act the main character.
Ooh, yeah.
So-
Yeah,
Free
that would
views.
probably work. But nowadays, a lot of the problems with Hollywood nowadays is they like to just bet on franchises that have already been made, and like just pump a bunch of money into that
Yeah.
since they already know it'll be a success. Like people will walk by the theater and see that poster for like I don't know Ghostbusters, and they'll be like, "Oh hey, Ghostbusters! I like Ghostbusters. Let's go see it." And then boom, just because they watched Ghostbusters, they automatically got a seat in that theater to see that
Yeah.
movie. With an original movie, it's different unless you have big names in it.
It's been
just
like
a
that
lot.
forever.
It's been like this for a while. I feel like
It's
do
getting
you
kind of
think this-
old. Let's switch it
Yeah,
up
that
now.
sucks.
when can you pinpoint the exact moment this started happening? This trend that has been happening in Hollywood. Like, do you think it started with Marvel?
I feel like somewhere around there, like when they started doing like the comic book shit, you know, like once they like revived.
Superheroes, yeah.
Yeah, I think like when it got really bad is when they started remaking all these like Disney movies, like The Lion King. That's when it got like really really bad,
Yeah.
and people were like, okay, we see what you're doing now, you know. But I think it started like with probably the Iron Man, not the Iron, yeah, like Iron Man, stuff like that.
I feel like I don't know. I can't remember the last time there was an original blockbuster movie that was completely original and wasn't based off a previous work
Yeah.
or previous franchise. Yeah, I don't know.
Like Uncut
feel like-
Gems, kinda. I feel like it got really popular for like what it was, but
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, those A24 and all that.
yeah.
They're like they're the MVPs of the film industry right now. They're the ones actually pumping up some unique and original movies with unique things to say, unique ideas. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We
I'm
need
talking
something
about like
refreshing.
I'm talking about like, you know, like an actual like blockbuster that like costed a lot of money, which was a completely original
Like-
idea.
Oh yeah.
like
like-
Dune level or like
Yeah, like
Marvel
Dune level. You know, because like Star Wars, that was an original idea that came out in the 70s, and we're still doing Star Wars stuff.
that's what-
Ghostbusters, 80s.
If I had a movie idea, I want to make something that like, you know, it's like the next thing, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, like we're moving forward. It's not
Let's move on from
1970, man.
yeah,
We
we're
need to
still
keep
like
making
they're
new
still making
character.
movies off these old ass franchises. They'll like bring them back, like Halloween. What else? Star Trek.
I feel like it's so like bad. Like cuz like imagine these like really creative like filmmakers that like exist and they still make films. Like imagine if they had like an unlimited budget. What would they do? You know what I'm saying? They would make like
Yeah.
literal like I mean, they make masterpieces now, but like imagine what they would do, make now if they had like
Yeah,
I feel
unlimited
like
money.
a lot of old franchises and concepts are just like created to just be so like easy to chew.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're-
that too.
because they have like a list of things they gotta like check off. You know, like
Yeah, they go.
you gotta shoot in a message of like social problems right now. Bring shoot in some references to the older material. Like, oh hey, I remember that. Oh, I know that thing.
Yeah, exactly. Just like
You know,
play on nostalgia.
Let's
bring
put
back
Fortnite in
old
Endgame.
characters.
Remember when they did that?
What?
Put Fortnite in Endgame.
Oh yeah.
I forgot.
What the
about that.
fuck?
Yeah, it's like, please keep these things separate, man.
Makes it feel less timeless, you know?
Yeah,
Makes it
it's
feel
just
like a modern
yeah,
thing.
this
It's
was
gonna-
revealed
yeah,
this
it's
year,
so
but they just
dated.
want the box office numbers. They don't give a fuck.
Dude, I tried watching the Mitchells versus the Machines. I couldn't even. I watched the first like 5 minutes. I couldn't stand it.
I watched that with my.
There was like this part where she's like, oh, that's my dad. He kind of screams like the screaming monkey, and like they did this weird meme thing from that's like so dated now. It was like, oh god,
Isn't
I
that
hate
how the
when
movie
movies do that.
starts? That's how the movie starts.
That's how it started, and I was
Yeah.
like, nope, I'm getting out of here.
At
Nope.
the end, I think they do a fucking callback to it too, and I'm just like,
I hate that shit. I hate when they try to force in memes, and like it's like they were on they're still on the internet from like 8 years ago. Like they're still putting like troll faces in. I think Ralph Breaks the Internet. They had like the screaming goat meme, and that was like what 2019 when that movie came out. Screaming goat meme was like 2012. Where the fuck were you guys at?
take
Like,
movies
come
so
on,
long
man.
to get made. You shouldn't put references in there because people like by the time it comes out, it's just old.
I feel like nowadays there's also a lot. There's a new trend. There's two new trends. There's the requel, which is basically like it's like a reboot but also a sequel. Like they bring in new characters and then they bring back old characters, and like they combine them. So like, you know, there's new Star Wars, Halloween, Ghostbusters, but then there's also like the crossover movies where they like try to just put in as much IPs as they can into one movie. So like Ready Player One, Space Jam, and now there's like Chip and Dale, that new Chip and Dale movie. They got like Roger Rabbit, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park and shit in there. Like, what the fuck is this, man? It's just so corporate. Ugh, I hate it.
It's very obvious now, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like cool, and well, I don't think it was ever cool, but like even back then, like you might have like seen like, ooh, look, it's from that, and now it's just like, oh, they're doing that now.
Yeah, like if you watch the Chip and Dale trailer, the new Chip and Dale movie, there's literally a part where they turn around and they see a like an Indiana Jones shop, and it just starts playing the Indiana Jones theme song, and like that's just like a moment where like audience would go, "Oh my god, whoa, it's Indiana Jones! I know that." I get
So
that
cringy.
reference.
It's so cringe.
I feel like the only movie that has done like the crossover thing right was Spider-Man No Way Home. Because I feel like they
Yeah.
actually just because they weren't just references, they just turned them into characters and just made them part of the story.
I feel like
these
it was
other
important
movies-
to their like multiverse idea.
Yeah, with these other movies, they're just references that show up once, and you're just like, oh hey, I know that thing, and then that's it. They move on next. Like when they just randomly went to Matrix World in Space Jam 2. Like, what the fuck? It has no point, no reason. A waste of time.
Would you consider like, I guess like like movies like this, like Disney movies like Encanto? I feel like that doesn't like feel like an original movie, but it kind of is, right?
It's original, but it's
Original.
super-
Just plays off the same formulas. Like,
yeah, it plays off the same formulas.
So it doesn't feel like a new movie. It feels like the next movie in the princess, you know, lineup or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah. I like Soul. Soul was fun, but like even
Soul
then,
was good. Yeah.
even then, there's like parts of it that is just like, oh my god.
Soul would have been so much better if it was not any of the
If
stuff.
there was no
that
booger
happened.
world, then I would like Soul a lot more. If he didn't turn into a fucking booger, then I would have liked the movie more.
Yeah,
I
No, the
loved the
concept was
parts
so
where he's a
cool.
human. Like when they're in the
Yeah.
human world.
I don't like the parts where they, you know, do the switch the bodies or whatever. What was that?
Yeah.
He was a
Oh,
cat.
yeah.
Freaky
That's a
Friday with
cliche.
with a cat.
I didn't like that. I thought Soul was like okay. Literally, it would have been so good if it was just like this guy
Yeah, if they did the
finding his.
My favorite parts of Soul
Journey
was
with
him like
music.
just playing piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like all the scenes where he plays the piano.
And the scenes where he's like in between life and death, they're like, it's really cool to play with that. But I think it was just like heavy for a Pixar movie. So they're like, could they maybe become boogers and then like run around? And
Inside Out.
Just
It was just like
all
Inside
over.
Out.
Yeah.
They switch bodies with a cat. That'd be pretty cool. It's like, why'd you
Generic
throw it?
character dynamic between guy and younger girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like safe. That's what it is. They just feel like safe.
Take a risk, you know.
Yeah, Pixar.
Do something edgy. Do something,
The
Become
last-
new Ghibli.
Dude,
do something
I-
heavy.
You know
Yeah.
what? I think the last movie that actually took a risk was Blade Runner 2049.
The last movie. Yeah. No,
I
that was
like- Because, I don't know.
that didn't
Like, it
feel
was
like
a sequel to the movie, but they didn't, like, shove all these references in your face. Like, it was
Yeah.
just a new story in
it
the
felt
same
like
world.
a good movie, you know.
Yeah, they just used the same world. It wasn't like, hey, look, here's some Blade Runner things from the original movie. It was like, it was natural. Like, they just,
It expanded more than anything, you know.
yeah,
It didn't reuse. I mean, that's
they
just-
had new ideas,
I don't
new
know.
characters.
new story. It was just completely different.
Yeah, and then Dune too. It's another movie that took risk. Linear. It wasn't linear storytelling.
Yeah, no. Dune does like more interesting stuff than most like blockbusters, and it did well, which was good.
Like if you're gonna do like a remake thing or like whatever sequel, do it good at least.
Yeah.
You know.
If you're gonna do a sequel, know the material.
Yeah. Be respectful of their material.
Be respectful, but also do your own.
Yeah.
Like,
Take a
ideas.
risk. Be respectful. Take a risk. Do artsy shit. It's a movie. It's an art form. Be an artist.
Yeah.
Put me there. I'll make a good movie about gods and shit.
Yeah.
I gotta write that down. I'm gonna
there
expand
a
on that concept.
Is there any franchise that you guys would want to like fix or try a shot at?
See, I'm not like a Star Wars guy, but like I feel like Star Wars. I don't know. I feel like I would like Star Wars. If I like actually like went into it.
Yeah.
But prevent me like not like I don't want to watch it because like the new shit is like bad or whatever. If I can go back and like change it and like make it a good story, you know what I'm saying? Then like
Star Wars
don't
definitely has some good content, but it's mostly the old stuff.
yeah.
And, like some of the shows, but like none of the new Disney stuff is good. I heard.
But I don't know. I don't know what the franchise is.
Yeah, I can't think of one that I would want to take over.
Mine would be Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
It's been 1974 is when the original came out, and every single damn movie sucks after that. They haven't successfully replicated what was good about the original, so I want to fucking like it would like it could be like an indie A24 psychological shit, like come on, let's go, let's do it. It doesn't have to be dumb slasher movie. Like it doesn't have to be bloody and gory and stupid characters. It could be good. Let me do it, please.
Yeah.
God.
Call I don't know who owns
Yeah.
Texas
call
Chainsaw Massacre.
John Massacre.
Like Warner Bros or some shit.
I think it's Warner Bros.
Probably Warner Bros.
Probably Warner Bros. Call the bros up.
Yeah, call the bros
Yeah.
up and ask them if you can speak to John Massacre about acquiring his property.
Yeah. I feel like making a Hellraiser movie would be cool too. Like the modern age.
Fucking Hellraiser.
Well, oh yeah, I forgot you saw that movie with
It's so
us.
stupid, man. I watched it.
Hey,
with
it
our
could be
friend
good
Frank.
though, right? like if
It
that
could be
would that
good.
could use a remake. That could use a remake, and it could be
Yeah.
like
It was definitely like legit scary at some parts, just how gross like the main villain is. But then at the
Yeah.
end, it all falls apart. Especially at the very end when they were like, "Oh shit, we need to set up for a sequel," and then stupid shit happens.
yeah.
Oh shit, we almost made a conclusion.
Yeah, whoa.
A satisfying
we got
conclusion. Let's not do
close
that.
there. Hold on.
Yeah.
Good game.
Squid Game, yeah.
Yeah,
Squid,
give me
that's
the
literally
Squid
what Squid Game did.
They're gonna make a bad sequel.
It's gonna be so bad.
It's
gonna
not
be
gonna be good.
so
There's no
bad.
way it's gonna be good.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so trash.
He's gonna go back, and it's gonna be new characters, and they're not gonna be as like good as the original cast.
Yeah, what's he gonna be like undercover filming them or something, trying to like get evidence for the cops? It doesn't got legs. It doesn't have enough legs.
It doesn't have the same, like, feel. It won't have the same feel because like the original Squid Game was intense. The games were like, you know, your ass was clenching. You're not gonna care, you know, about it again. Even if it was like new games, they're still not gonna be good.
And he's gonna undercover more of what's going on at Squid Game, and it's not gonna be as satisfying as what we probably would have thought it would be.
Yeah, I wish they just ended it. It was really disappointing for me.
I think it would have been
Watching it.
better if we like just didn't know what was like actually going on in this like operation.
Yeah, they should.
Like they're obviously gonna start explaining it now in the next season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, yeah, let's go back with the old man that died, and let's have him come back, but it's younger him, or some stupid shit.
It makes it feel like, I don't know, like it was so like mysterious at first, right? Because we're just like, what the fuck is going on? But once like we knew like what was going on.
Yeah, wait, can we talk spoilers real quick? Spoilers for Squid Game.
Yeah,
All right. Old man being the head of Squid Game.
They didn't-
Stupid.
they didn't mean to do that.
Yeah,
Stupid
very-
twist.
They thought of it at the end.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I can't think of how it could logically make any sense.
It was just shoehorned in there.
Yeah, it's just like, it's the old
what-
man. What?
Yeah.
Why would he do this? He seemed perfectly nice. And it's like,
What was his reason?
Yeah.
He just said it was fun
I
to
think
play
he's like
games with
addicted
people.
to gambling or some shit. He was a fucking gambler, so he likes to have a place for his boys to come gamble, but with people's lives. And it's like, man,
That just makes it
there's
so like
no
not interesting.
setup for it. It just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets shot, and you just think that's it, right? And then
Makes that
And then
seem
all of a
less
sudden-
important too.
yeah, and that was a good ass scene too. Like it was really emotional and sad. Like you were feeling for this guy. All that gets thrown out the window once you find out that shit. It's like, wow, that was the most useless scene.
Yeah, it cheapens any scene from the past with them, because it's like stuff that was nice is now it's just like, oh, like I guess he was an asshole the whole time. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the number one
Yeah,
player.
number one. And he would
Yeah.
and he would just play for fun too, because he was like addicted to putting his
think-
life on the line. I think that was.
I think
what it
Squid Game
was.
falls apart when the VIPs show up.
Yeah, the American actors sucked. They were so bad.
They were bad, but like as a concept, it was kind of just like weird.
Yeah.
It like
It
kind
would
of
have been
fucked
good
up.
if they were like good actors.
I
don't
feel
know
like
how
it
else to
fucked
explain
up the tone. Like there's like a serious game going on. Like it's like serious. Like people are like gonna die and shit. And like these guys are like sitting there like, hey, like they're like overly explaining or like overly like saying
Yeah.
things like, hey, are you gonna bet on 69 for this much? Oh, you lost your bet on 69. You know what I mean? Like they did that
was-
a lot.
It was poorly written, their dialogue also. It wasn't just them acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was written by
It was-
somebody who doesn't speak English. I mean, I guess they
Yeah.
didn't have like the pull
Didn't
that they
have
do
to bring
now
them in,
to like
though.
get an American writer to help them write proper English, but
Yeah.
they didn't.
Why
do
did the VIPs have to be like some like lamos who like just watch this shit? Like, why couldn't
Yeah,
they
I wish
just
they
be
were,
like the
more,
cool like head of the
Yeah, more like
of, like,
threatening or interesting at all.
Powerful. I want like
like what if the
powerful.
Not
what if
like-
the VIPs are like the different leaders of different Squid Game operations throughout the world? Like that
Yeah.
would have been cooler.
If-
That would've been
if
so
they were
much
more
cooler.
Like international, not just like a bunch of American like drunk old fucks. Like one of them could have
Yeah.
been that. That could have been cool as like a character, but I feel like it creates like this like they're supposed to be like the general audience, and the general audience is supposed to be just a bunch of like stupid American cucks. Like nobody. I feel like that just makes it way less interesting.
Yeah. They should have let us direct Squid Game at the end there.
They should have let us direct Squid Game. Let's reboot
That's-
Squid Game and make it way cooler.
Like
Yeah.
all the VIPs, they have a bunch of different Squid Game bases throughout the world, and what they really are is the Illuminati. That's what they are. They're bringing all these people to play these games to control the population.
Yeah. They're
Boom, there we go.
They're testing human psyches when put up to threatening situations for when the apocalypse begins, so they know exactly how to control all the sheeple.
And then
Let us direct season 2.
Squid Game season 3 is the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Let us direct season 2.
Dude,
and
let
3.
us direct season 2 and 3. We just fixed your
Yeah.
shit.
We got a
let
whole
us
world
direct
thought out.
season 1. Let's go.
Squid Game movie.
Squid
I bet they
Squid
would turn
Game.
Squid Game into a movie.
Oh my god.
Squid Game toys.
Squid Game
Squid
toys. Is there any
Games?
Squid Game toys?
Probably. I want the action figure of that guy. Markiplier.
For a couple of years, man.
Haynes been watching Breaking Bad.
I have been watching Breaking Bad for the first time.
Season 3, episode 5 right now, right?
Yeah.
He's
good.
enjoying it, I think.
Yeah.
Season. Oh wait, you're
Good
in
writing.
season 4. That's the last season, right?
No,
No,
I'm season
5.
3.
Oh, season 3. Never mind. Whew, I was
Season
about to-
5's the last season.
Season 5 is the last season. You're right. It's been a while.
I'm like
since I've
over
seen it.
halfway.
Yeah, you're almost done.
Yeah, you're on the way.
You guys were binging that shit.
Yeah, we binged it. You couldn't
Were you
stop.
guys-
it was like
Were you
we
guys
like,
planning
on
to just like
drugs.
watch 1 or 2, but then it ended up being
Yeah. Like, let's just watch another one. It was bad because I had like a lot of stuff to do for like school, and we were just staying up till like 6 a.m. and like it was bad.
Yeah, it's so good. It's just that good.
It's a very good.
Yeah.
It's an addicting show to watch.
I had like a test the next day. It was like the worst time too to start it because I had like so many exams and so much work.
Damn.
I'm Saul Goodman. Do you know you have rights? Constitution says you do.
I like Saul.
So,
He's funny.
man.
You gonna watch
Actually,
El Camino after you finish the series,
I guess.
the movie?
Yeah, I guess.
You should.
You should watch it. I'll withhold my opinion on El Camino so as to not influence yours.
Yeah, we'll do like a Breaking Bad episode once you guys finish it.
Yeah.
We could do a
Took me
character
long
tier
enough.
list or something.
That show's not old, but like, you know,
Was it 20?
it was a trending thing for a while.
When did it first come out? Was it 2010?
Like 2013.
2007 is or 2008 is when it
2008?
started, right?
No way.
I think so. I knew it
I
was
remember
like
seeing
a
like memes on
like
iFunny
the 20-
back when I was like 12 years old.
2008 is
Breaking
when it
Bad.
started, and it ended in 2013.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really old.
Yeah, I was 13.
Yeah, I have not been spoiled at all.
Yeah, I wasn't spoiled either, luckily.
Yeah, that's
When I
crazy. People
first
don't
watched
really
it.
talk about the ending as much online.
But there's like memes everywhere, but they're not like spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, let's cook meth.
Yeah, definitely. It's
That
so
was the only
funny.
thing spoiled by me.
There's
for
some
me.
like
They cook
crazy
meth.
scenes that have turned into memes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I
like,
know which
oh,
one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, this is the meme.
Remember
This is a meme now?
Yeah.
there was like this old ass meme. It was like Jesse going, "Yeah, science" or something like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Remember
science
that?
bitch or whatever.
Oh,
yeah,
science.
bitch.
Yeah,
And then like I like saw that scene and I was like, oh my gosh.
There it is.
Caitlin didn't recognize it. I was
Yeah.
like, how?
Oh, did you guys ever see Huel?
Huel.
Is that guy that you sent a picture? of?
Yeah. Saul's
haven't-
guy.
We haven't gone in. We haven't.
I love
I have not
Oh,
seen that
what?
guy.
I thought he would have shown up by now.
I think he shows up later. He's not like there with Saul. I think they needed.
I remember him being there a lot though. I mean, he wasn't in that much, but he is funny. You're gonna love Huel once you see Huel. Oh my gosh.
He looks like an entertaining guy.
Fucking Huel.
Yeah.
There's one scene with Huel that's so funny. I'm not gonna.
I think
I'm
I
not
know what
gonna
you're
say.
talking about.
But he's like,
You gotta
when
do
he
it, man.
lays down on the fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
I gotta
spoil
do it,
this.
man. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. You'll.
Hey,
yeah.
come on now.
Hey, people who've seen Breaking Bad in the audience, you'll get that one.
They know what we're talking about.
Laugh at him.
I'm still watching it. I'm trying not to know my life. We're gonna watch it tomorrow.
Life your life. Go crazy.
You guys are gonna spend all day tomorrow watching it.
Hopefully not. It feels like shit. I hate just watching a show
But it's
till
so
6
good.
a.m. Then having class at 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Breaking
sucks.
Bad was like, I watched it like early quarantine. It was like my life for a month.
I watched it in 2019 when I first started college, and like I was doing the same thing Hayne was doing. I was like putting off all my shit just to keep watching it. I watched like all day. I think there was like a week where I didn't get on it because I was just watching it all week. And I finished it in 1 week.
It's midterm season. Like I can't do that.
But it's Breaking Bad. You want to know what happens. You got to
Yeah,
know.
you need to
Yeah,
know what
it's
happens.
awesome. I love it. I actually really like it.
It's so awesome. Yeah, I literally
the
would just
characters.
watch it throughout the entire day. Like I'd intermittently just be like, all right, next Breaking Bad episode. I'd stay up.
Everyone's
until
an
the-
asshole in that show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, but there's assholes that are more likable than others.
Yeah, I know. Like I like Walt, but he's
Like,
like
I hate
an
Hank's
asshole.
wife so damn much.
She's annoying.
I don't even remember her.
She's
name.
a bitch.
She sucks.
He has like her Splenda or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember Hayne messaged me when he finished season 2 about the plane thing.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "What the fuck was that ending?"
That was so
It's-
disappointing.
Yeah, they hype it up to
They like
hype it up
they
as
like
something
turbo
else.
hyped it up.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
like
didn't they open the season with like
Yeah.
it was like black and white, and like they made it seem like crazy shit happened.
yeah, and like they would like like in the beginning of some episodes they would like do like a little teaser of the flash forward, and then they would show like body bags.
They
Like,
showed
people
2
were-
body bags in front of Walter White's house, and you're like, "Oh my god, is that Walter Jr. and
I
Skylar?"
bet they had something else planned, but they're like, we can't do this because this doesn't like we have other. They like rewrote it or some shit. That's what I bet that's what happened
I don't
because
know.
they were like heavily implied that 2 important characters are gonna die. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it felt so like forced. I don't know.
Yeah,
Are you trying to remember?
No, I remember. I remember literally like, cause I'm just trying to remember how I felt. Cause I was like, oh, what? Oh, how does this stuffed bear get there or whatever? And like,
Yeah.
whoa, 2 characters are gonna die. Like, who brings the stuffed bear? Like, is that gonna show up later in the season? And then it's just like,
Yeah.
Well, it kind of does though, right? The stuffed bear,
I think so.
like the way it. Yeah, that's the only thing that they symbolize that happens that actually happens later in the show, besides the plane crash.
It was so weird. Like this, it just didn't make sense. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It felt so shoehorned. I don't know how else to explain it.
Maybe it was like maybe they got cocky and they were like, all right, yeah, we're gonna write this now. We're not even gonna think of how we're gonna write this up. We're just
Fuck.
we're gonna just deal with it later. And then they got
It's
there
getting
and they're like,
close. What are we gonna do? This guy, he works. He does a plane traffic air control. Plane crash.
Don't worry, there isn't shit like that. Like that's the only
that's
like,
the only time
weird
something
thing.
like that happens in the show.
It
The
felt
rest of the
so
stuff
out of
is
place.
yeah. The rest of the show is really neatly planned out.
Well written. Literally, it did not feel like it was like I should like it was out of place. That's all I gotta say about it. I don't know.
I watched this
Only
one
flaw
show
in the show so far.
I watched this one show called Ozark on Netflix. It's kind of like a Breaking Bad kind of show. It takes place in like this town called Ozark by like a lake, a huge lake, and like the main character's a money launderer, and he works with the cartel, but he also gets involved with the Kansas City mafia, and like redneck drug dealers. So like I really liked like how much conflict there was, but then nothing happens for so long. Like Breaking Bad, like most of the time there's constantly like, oh here's a new thing that happened. Boom. All right, next. Boom. Next. Boom. This show was like 2 seasons where there's just like one thing happened and then the rest of it is like kind of just like character family drama, which is fine, but if you're going to be a crime drama, put in some crime stuff in there, man. That's why Breaking Bad does it well. They combine the two different worlds.
Yeah.
People want to see crime.
I want to see crime.
Yes, sir.
Dude, Breaking Bad makes me want to like not do like drugs or anything, but like I don't know, be more like a badass. I'm like
be cool.
I'm such a little bitch in real life. I don't do anything, you know?
Yeah.
Like work out or some shit.
Yeah.
Carry a knife on me or something.
Wear a hat and sunglasses.
Breaking Bad makes
Go
me
bald.
not want to do drugs. Like it makes me like want to avoid any like. Cause like it just shows like how shitty and trashy it is. The entire like show.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, those are. I mean, it's a trashy drug.
Yeah, meth. Meth is really bad.
Yeah, meth is bad. Kroop Scoop.
Don't do meth.
Kroop Scoop is against meth. Meth is bad. Don't do it.
Yeah.
That's our advice to you.
That is our
Smoke weed.
advice. Yeah, true.
Yeah, smoke weed.
Yeah, smoke weed. Don't do meth.
Drink some Coca-Cola Starlight.
Yes, sir.
Get addicted to caffeine.
Ooh.
Caffeine is an addiction.
Caffeine is an addiction, and it's the most acceptable one. Get addicted to caffeine, not meth.
True. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not addicted. I have an open can of energy drink on my desk right now, and I'm choosing not to drink it.
Yeah, but it's late at night.
Yeah.
It's not like meth. It's not like a
If it was
caffeine
like
addiction,
any
it's like
other
a
time.
meth addiction. If it was any other time, you would drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are.
I'm
You're
not
addicted.
addicted.
You're crazy.
I have a small problem.
But it wouldn't be too hard to get out of the caffeine addiction, though.
No.
Yeah, you just need like
It's-
a free space of time where you can just be schlubby in the morning.
Yeah.
I just need to like. I just think I need to drink the smaller Red Bulls for like 2 days, and then stop. You know,
The breaks.
and then I'm good. Like it take then like take breaks. I don't like just go cold turkey. I'm fine.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I took a break.
Hey, no,
The other
people,
day.
people
I didn't drink a day.
that are even if
For-
you were crazy addicted to caffeine, it would just make you have a mug that says "Don't talk to me before I've had my morning energy drink," and that's the worst.
Well, I'm a
that would ever
mug-blooded
come of a
American.
caffeine
You
addiction.
hear?
Yeah.
I don't drink my energy drinks until like after class though. It's like weird. So like I'm like functionable. Like I'm like I can like function in class and like pay attention and stuff and like do tests and shit.
Yeah.
I do it like after I get home and I eat and then I drink it with whatever I eat. It's really not that bad.
It's not bad.
And I only drink one a day, so I know that sounds bad, but some people are like actually really bad. They'll drink like 2, 3, or 4. I've heard this one girl, she had like a heart failure because she drank at least 4 Monsters a day and
Jesus.
coffee on top of that. And she also for like 4 years straight, and then like her heart failed or something like that.
That's insane.
4 years straight every
Yeah.
day.
And she said she like also like ate like really bad. Like I forget what she said, but she ate like a whole, I don't know what it was, but like a ridiculous amount of something. I don't remember what it was. But she would literally just like treat her body like absolute shit and like not sleep. But like her original, it was on TikTok. Her original TikTok was like, "Don't drink energy drinks," and she had like some shit like coming out of her chest and her stomach. And Caitlin showed me, it's like, "Hey, don't drink energy drinks." Hey,
Wait, did she die?
no, she was fine. She has to live with this tubes. She was like young too. She was like 16.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah,
dying.
but she. Yeah, but and then she had like a story time, and she was like, "Yeah, I literally drank coffee plus 4 monsters for 4 years straight, plus 8 like shit." And I'm just like, well,
That's not energy drinks yet.
I'm only drinking like 1 a day,
Yeah, we're
maybe
fine.
2 small Red Bulls a day. You know what I'm saying? Max.
We're
That's like the
fine.
max I'll do.
You're fine. No way, your addiction ever causes you a problem.
No, I'm
like,
fine.
You'll like. There's no world where it's
Smooth sailing.
like, I can't live anymore. I've been addicted to caffeine for 5 years, and I'm gonna die if I don't quit. Like, no.
Yeah, the biggest problem is my mood. Like, my mood will be really bad if I don't like. If I like skip, I get like really grumpy. And then like once the moment I drink caffeine, I'm all happy and shit.
That's when you get wet.
That's it, and that's
Yeah, and that's
whatever.
all right. I've been drinking a bunch of energy drinks recently because
it's awesome.
I need energy,
That's awesome. Yeah.
caffeine.
It tastes good, yummy on tongue, and plus brain goes zing.
Dopamine. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been drinking them because I need them, but say what you were.
Yeah. I mean.
Sounds like an addiction.
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna stop.
You're kind of in the
drinking
same
them.
boat.
No,
You're
March
kinda in the
9th
same
is my
boat.
cutoff date. We are not the
Well,
same.
what
I don't
do you
one a
drink?
day.
What do you drink?
I'll
What
either
do you
drink like
drink?
not even all energy drinks. I'll drink like a small Red Bull if I just want like a little energy early in the day, or I'll drink coffee when I wake up and I need to go to work at like 9 in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like
that's normal
it's
as fuck.
literally no. I'm not addicted. You're sick. You're a sick fuck, and I'm
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
What do you think? What do you think, Steven? What do you think about that, Steven?
I was watching The Good Doctor. That was a pretty good impression.
I was on OnlyFans. Follow the free trial accounts on OnlyFans.
I love that. That's the first thing that Steven talked about once we talked to him when he came on the first time.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I get free OnlyFans like subscriptions on these accounts." I was like, Steven, we didn't even ask about that. I'm glad to know.
Somebody
He just
did you
gave
mention
that
that
up.
before you said that. I don't
We were
think
talking about
anyone-
NFTs. We were talking about
Yeah, we were
NFTs.
talking about NFTs, and then it pivoted somehow. How do you
Where'd
do
that come from, Steven?
Yeah, how do you do that? It felt normal
Huh?
in the moment, kinda.
Yeah, you just kind of like.
Dan Ray didn't
Took
like
us
that
there.
bit, probably.
That's not how conversations go.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
Dannerade,
like-
comment down below what you thought of that bit.
Dan Ray, can you rank all of our bits
Ooh,
in the comment section?
yeah, that'd be incredible.
There's
From
no
S
way he
to F.
remembers. There's no way he watches this
No, he's a
entire
true
episode.
fan.
Dude,
he
no,
knows
he
all the
remembers the
bits.
collective wiener bit. He's a real one.
He's gonna put the Dan Ray bit in S tier because
Yeah.
he's Dan Ray.
It's him.
Yeah,
It's
that's
his
one of the
bit.
bits where we mention Danny every episode.
Yeah. We're never gonna forget.
Yeah,
so-
audio listeners who are just dropping in now, we're never gonna explain the collective wiener bit again. You're gonna have to guess what it was.
Yeah, you'll have to figure it
Yeah.
out. You better figure out before this show gets too long.
Let's just say we didn't have our cameras on for that one.
Yeah. Woo. What's another bit? Oh yeah, grilled cheese burrito.
That
We
bit's
stopped
How do you
mentioning
make
that
a
though.
tier list?
We kind of stopped mentioning that.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's because they stopped selling it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
that
ask
was like an
every
early.
day. I go to talk about can I get the grilled cheese burrito? Like no,
You still get it?
no. Just make it at home. Just like get a Taco Bell burrito and like get some cheese and like grill it on my pan fry it. You know what I'm saying? It'd probably be easier.
Dude, you're keeping the bit alive. Oh my god.
Let's go. We're back.
Homemade. Well, I'll come up with a homemade recipe where I make the
Yeah, and you'll be like,
taco
I made
burrito from scratch.
Yeah, I made a Taco Bell burrito from scratch, and we're like, oh, how was it? And you'll have to find out.
I would eat it
when
on
you're-
cam.
dude.
Yeah, find out. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll eat it on cam. We'll be like, how was it?
Kroop Cooks.
Coop.
New section where we try out a recipe.
Kroop cooks. That
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea.
Kroop
Damn, I'm so
bites.
incapable though.
Kroop. Something, I don't know.
Kroop's bites.
hard
We've
to
done
think of a name with
14 of
Kroop.
these already.
That's nuts.
When did we start? November?
Yeah,
That's
I think
crazy.
Wow.
so. March.
We're
Time.
still going.
It's already March.
Yep.
Bleep yeah.
Hey, thank you, loyal subscribers, for sticking around this long.
Thanks. Yeah, 30 subs. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Thanks for
Faco,
30
Dan Raid, Yoshi, Coral.
4 people.
Does Steven subscribe?
Steven is probably subscribed. I don't think I Wait, no, I did.
I am.
Remember Caitlin listened to the first like 2 episodes, and she was like, "I'm gonna listen to all of them." I was like, you don't have to at all." And then she didn't. So
Man.
That was a bad idea. Shouldn't have done
Dude,
that.
you
I don't know.
lost
I don't want
us
to
a
force her to
listener.
watch my fucking podcast.
Hey, free listener, man.
It's okay. She would have stopped anyways.
Yeah.
No.
Anyways, this has been going on for quite a bit now. We should probably wrap this up.
Yeah. Let's scoop it up here.
Let's scoop it up, guys. That's the
let's
scoop.
It up.
That's the scoop.
That's
Gatorade.
the scoop.
Remember to check out
Gatorade.
the tunes this week, friends.
Danarade, let's get on that live stream. Get us in there. We want to go in.
Yeah.
We got you, Dane.
Spoilers.
Faco, keep working hard.
Yeah, Faco, keep
Steven,
editing
shut
those
up.
videos. Coral, stop adding people on the Discord server. Steven,
Yeah, not gonna.
Hi.
Steven,
I know you're here.
I love you.
Steven, fuck you,
I
Steven.
love
Fuck you.
Steven. You're my friend. All right,
Who else
hey.
listens to the podcast?
Yeah.
Angel?
Angel.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't do that.
All right, that's the scoop.
Yeah,
All right, that's
whatever,
the
yeah.
scoop.
Hey, that's the scoop.
See ya.
See ya.
Fucking
Goodbye.